Hello everyone, welcome to Edufy. Today we are here with the history series on important MCQs for upcoming NPSC exam, and this is part 5 of our series that was going on. So without wasting time, let us start. First question is, the first census in India, that is non-synchronous census, was conducted during the time period of which Viceroy? Lord Mayo, Lord Ripon, Lord Dufferin, or Lord Lytton? Here the answer is A, Lord Mayo. So non-synchronous here means that the census was not done on the continuous basis after every 10 years. This practice started after Lord Mayo, but the non-synchronous one, that is in 1872, that happened in the time period of Lord Mayo. Answer is A, Lord Mayo. Next, which Governor General introduced the Civil Service Code of Conduct for the very first time? A, Cornwallis, B, Wellesley, C, Dalhousie, D, Curzon. Here answer is Lord Cornwallis. Lord Cornwallis is famous for bringing not just the reforms in civil service, he also brought reforms in the judiciary as well as in administration. He brought reforms with respect to the post of collector also, where he separated the functions of executive and judiciary from the magistrate and gave it a name of collector. Right? So we will see what all he has done specifically with respect to civil service reforms. So here answer is A, Lord Cornwallis. Coming to the next question, for the first time, budget of British India was introduced by A, James Wilson, Lord Mayo, Lord Dufferin, Lord Curzon. Answer here is A, James Wilson. So you can see the answer. Coming to the next question, the no changer faction within the Congress supported. So the no changers supported what? They supported entry into the council, revival of Swadeshi, constructive work outside the council's negotiation with British. So there was, after the withdrawal of non-cooperation movement in 1922, after the Chauri Chaura incident, there was division within the Congress between no changers and pro changers. So no changers were the people who wanted to focus on the constructive work outside the council, and pro changers were the people who later on will be forming the Swaraj party within Congress, and pro changers were in the favor of entry into council. Here they have asked you about no changes. So answer will be C, constructive work outside councils. Coming to the C, you can see the answer. Coming to the next question, institution of collector as a revenue cum magistrate officer was systemized by Warren Hastings, Cornwallis, Lord Dalhousie, Lord Curzon. Here answer is, as we have discussed in the previous question, what reforms Cornwallis has taken. So the answer here is the Lord Cornwallis. So this post which you see in present day after giving UPSC IS, then you become IS. Okay, this post of collector, that is actually revenue collector come magistrate officer, and this was introduced as this post by Lord Cornwallis. So the next question is, which among the following correctly describe the significance of Battle of Buxar? Here the Battle of Buxar was fought in 1764, wherein the control over the revenue collection of Bihar, Bengal and Odisha was established, and it placed the Mughal emperor under the British financial control, because after this battle, under Treaty of Allahabad, the responsibility of collection of revenue was given to the British people, especially in the Bengal, Bihar and Odisha province. So answer is C, placed Mughal emperor under British financial control. Next, the first formal demand for dominion status was made at Nehru Report, Gandhi-Irwin Pact, August Declaration, Delhi Manifesto, and your answer is A, Nehru Report. Fine. So in Nehru Report, which was given in 1928 by Motilal Nehru, committee headed by Motilal Nehru, it said that Britishers should give India the dominion status. Okay, answer is A, Nehru Report. Next question, Battle of Solihull also we call it, or Savali we also call it, in 1612 was fought between A. English Portuguese, English Dutch, Dutch Portuguese, French English. Answer is A. English and Portuguese. After this battle, there was end to the dominance of Portuguese from the Indian subcontinent, and this end was given by English to the Portuguese people when they defeated them in the Battle of Solihull. So remember this battle. Now next is, which of the following is not correctly matched? The Battle of Buxar, 1764, Battle of Wandiwash, 1760, Battle of Bedara, 1755, Battle of Plassey, 1764. Here the answer is D, Battle of Plassey, because it was fought in 1757. This battle was fought in 1757. Battle of Buxar we have just seen, 1764. Battle of Wandiwash, 1760, where French were finally defeated by English people in this battle. Battle of Bedara, 1759. Dutch were defeated by this battle. So remember three important battles. One, Battle of Solihull, Battle of Wandiwash, Battle of Bedara. So English finally defeated all the other important European powers on the Indian subcontinent before establishing their rule from this Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. So here your answer will be D. It is not 1764, it is 1757. Next question, who among the following edited the General Kesari after the imprisonment of Bal Gangadhar Tilak? See, Bal Gangadhar Tilak has established two important weekly, or you can say newspaper. One was Maratha, or you call it Maharat, and another was Kesari. However, after imprisonment and later on even after death of Bal Gangadhar Tilak, you will see this N.C. Kelkar, that is Narsimha Chintaman Kelkar, will be editing the novel, editing the journal Kesari. Okay, fine. So that is one of the answer. Answer here is A, N.C. Kelkar. Next question, you will see the Delhi conspiracy case 1912 involved an attempt to assassinate Lord Curzon, Lord Hardinge, Lord Chelmsford, and Lord Irwin. Here answer is B, Lord Hardinge. In the previous part we have called it Lahore conspiracy. So this, whether they write Lahore conspiracy or whether they write Delhi conspiracy, answer will be Lord Hardinge. There was attempt to assassinate Lord Hardinge. At that time he was the viceroy in Chandni Chowk. So both, and who was involved? Rash Bihari Bose was involved in this assassination attempt. So whether they write Delhi Lahore conspiracy or Delhi conspiracy, answer is same, Lord Hardinge. Next question, match the following European travelers with their countries. So these are the name of traveler: Duato Barbosa, Niccolo Conti, Abdul Razak, and you have to match them with where they originated from, where they came from. So what do you think? What is the answer out of these? Here Niccolo Conti came from Italy. So 2 is A. So answer could be either D or A. Then Abdul Razak was from Persia. So you can eliminate. Answer will be A. Okay, that is 1C, 2A and 3B. So you can see 1C, 2A and 3B. Next, Tebhaga movement that we have seen in Indian history as one of the agricultural movement or peasant movement. Here, what was the demand? Tebhaga movement happened in Bengal region. What was the demand? That 2/3 of the share of the crop or the produce or the revenue generated from that produce that farmers were, or that the tenants were taking up, okay, that farmers and tenants were growing, that should go to the tenants themselves and not to the British Crown. So that was the demand within this Tebhaga movement, happened in Bengal. It's a very famous movement in agriculture section. So answer is 2/3 share to the tenants. Next, who among the following is associated with the songs from prison, a translation of ancient Indian religious lyrics in English? So who wrote this translation songs from prison? It is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, that is father of nation, M.K. Gandhi. Okay. Next question, you will see All India Trade Union Congress, EUC. It was founded in which year? 1918, 20, 22, 24. And the answer is B, 1920. And your homework and what you have to comment is who is the president and who is the general secretary of AITUC. That you have to find. Who among the following drafted the Constitution of India Bill 1895? Okay, so this bill is drafted by A. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Annie Besant, Surendranath Banerjee, A.O. Hume. So first attempt at building the constitution, it was done by Bal Gangadhar Tilak in 1895. It was also called as Swaraj Bill. So it was before Nehru report. If there was any attempt to make constitution, it was Swaraj Bill or Constitution of India Bill 1895, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Answer is A. Who founded the Pune Sarvajanik Sabha? Gopal Hari Deshmukh, M.G. Ranade, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, S.N. Banerjee. The answer is M.G. Ranade. In the context of colonial India, Shahnawaz Khan, Prem Kumar Sehgal, Gurbaksh Singh Dhillon are remembered as what? So where have you read about them? We have read about them in INA trials. These were the officers of Indian National Army in 1945 who were tried at Red Fort. INA trials, very famous, against which there was a movement across India. So answer is D, officers of INA. Okay. Next question, who among the following was the president of Karachi session of INC? This is session of INC, Indian National Congress, famous for fundamental rights resolution. So remember, Karachi session, famous for fundamental rights. Year 1931. It was presided by Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, Pattabi Sitaramaiah. Answer is B, Vallabhbhai Patel. Very famous session and you have to remember this. Next and the last question, which among the following events happened earliest? So Swami Dayanand established Arya Samaj. So it happened in, let me write down the year, it happened in 1875. Deen Bandhu Mitra wrote Neel Darpan. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay wrote Anand Mat. Satyendra Tagore became the first Indian to succeed in the Indian civil servant. So one thing you have to remember, that I have tried to give the facts, okay, via options, and all these options are correct. So remember these options, but the correct answer with respect to chronology here is that Deen Bandhu Mitra wrote Neel Darpan, that is the book on Indigo Revolt, and it was written around 1861. Okay, so focus on these options also, all are the correct statement, but here with respect to chronology, correct is B. Deen Bandhu Mitra wrote the Neel Darpan. Answer is B. That was all in today's series. I hope you like the series. Thank you very much.